My name is Juliana Murphy, and I've lived in Austin for 5 years. I've seen it get polished up to a sort of strange degree. There's been a lot of new development in the downtown area, condos, sort of Austin institutions struggling in the face of a lot of the new development, and just kind of a shift in the general population of the city. Things like KGSR, which was an amazing, very Austin-rooted radio station, switching over to a strange 90s hit station. Things like the Cactus Cafe fight that happened earlier in the year. It's just been sort of a glamming up of a historically crunchier city. I think it's important to protect the cultural institutions of Austin because they're the reason people came here. They're the reason Austin has been on the top 10 livable cities. You don't see places like Round Rock, Texas on the most livable cities. You don't see sort of the homogenized cities on those lists. People like to live places because it feels like a unique place. Take the Cactus Cafe, for instance. There was a lot of there was a huge response when they announced the closure of the Cactus Cafe, and there was a lot of emphasis on the fact that it was another one of Austin's historic live music venues struggling and possibly closing down. And the thing about the Cactus Cafe that was special to me is that it wasn't just a live music venue. In this town, you can see live music everywhere. You can go to a Starbucks and see live music. I mean, live music venues are a dime a dozen, but it was more of a house of songs. Like, of all the different venues, there are venues that have certain vibes. Like, you go to Antone's to get the blues. If you want to be cool with the indie kids, you go to Mohawk. You know, if you want something kind of soulful and sexy, you go to Momo's. I mean, there's definite niches, but the Cactus has always been about the songs. It didn't really matter who was singing it or who was writing it. You could go there to hear amazing songs from any genre. And a lot of the people who got really passionate about the Cactus Cafe closing didn't go there a lot, which I thought was interesting. They didn't necessarily go there every Friday night or every Saturday night or even once a month. But it was very important to know that it was there. Kind of like, I don't go to Laguna Gloria every weekend. I don't go to Mount Bonnell every weekend. But if knowing they were closing would be offensive as a part of the city, it's more of a cultural institution in that you know it's there, you know it's protecting the songwriters, which is sort of the seed of the music scene here in Austin. A lot of it is about the song. And so it's nice to know that no matter what night of the week you go there, there's going to be amazing music, likely someone you've never heard of, and it's a great place to discover music. Whereas other music venues, you go because you like the band and you hear they're playing there. It just is important to have sort of that place to grow songwriters in a town that's known for its songwriting. I think everybody's mind, Barton Springs is still one of the most amazing places on the planet to me. When it's 170 degrees outside, it's nice to go there and cool off. I live near the intersection of Lamar and Barton Springs, and just that whole area, the Zilker neighborhood. I love South First, South Congress. I'm pretty much a South Austin kind of girl, so lots of things south of the river are very important to me. To me, keep Austin weird really means don't make Austin like everywhere else on the planet. There's so many unique qualities about Austin, things like beautiful murals like the one I'm looking at behind you right now. Just the fact that there are things that are important to Austinites, uniqueness and creativity and sort of a personal nature to different aspects. Like, I love being able to go down South Congress on First Thursday and see all the artisans that are out making things that you may not have ever expected to see, and they're beautiful. And some of them are wearable art, some of them are things that you would have in your house. Just everything. The traditional vibe of Austin to me is really about sort of there's a homemade vibe to it. Just really people putting their souls into things, expressing their creativity, and doing things from the heart. I guess, yeah, that's the weirdness that is important to me. Community. It's kind of a lame word, but I just think that people come together here for a lot of different reasons. Sure, I do consider myself a preservationist in the sense that I would like to see things that have been important to me and that I've seen affect people live on for future generations, so that they have similar experiences, or the opportunity to have similar experiences and be moved by some of the important qualities of the city.